After all the work that we've been doing on the range, how do we put all of our swing together? Remember that we have to do everything consistently, from lining up the club, getting our body posture correct, ball position, and then we got to focus in on what we were doing to train the brain to make the physical moves. We can't separate ourselves from what we do on the range and what we do on the golf course. We can't be thinking about all the mechanical moves in our swing on the golf course. We can leave that here on the range, but once we get through our practice session on the range, we then got to focus in on what's the swing thought and how we train our brain to get our body working so that we can concentrate on one or two different swing thoughts that gets our subconscious brain to create that momentum and create that swing that we've been working so hard on. So this is what we want to do, and I'm going to go through my routine to let you know how I create the momentum as we get the backswing going up and get the backswing going back, or the forward swing. So after I go through my setup and posture and I put the club behind the ball, make sure I'm in the right position. Now, what do I focus on to get that club going in motion? Remember, it's a swing. We're swinging our arms back and forth, we're turning our body, and we're releasing the club at the ball. Those are the three big elements of the swing. So how do we get the momentum going? Like anything, if we want to get the momentum with the girl on the swing, if the swing is this way, we push her here and she comes back this way. We push her here and she comes back this way. So however momentum that we create, it comes back down into the ball without us having to use. Remember, we don't want to use our shoulders and our arms to swing the club other than this motion back and forth. So we get here. Now watch what I'm doing here. I'm kind of getting myself, make sure I'm on my weights over my, not on my instep, but right down through my ankles, right over my ankles. So when I get the swing started, I want to feel my body getting that swing started, not tracing my hands or thinking that I got to turn 90 degrees and all of those things that we've worked on. I got to remember that my subconscious is working to get me into this position. So let's get this movement, and what I'm doing is basically just generating a little momentum, and I kind of push down on the forward heel, boom, and then push down on the right heel, and I'm kind of swinging. Remember, we're turning our core, and the club goes up and the club goes down as a result of that swinging and creating that motion. Then when I'm coming down, I want to just do the opposite. I'm creating this momentum here, and my club just drops, and I turn my core into the ball at the same time that I contact the ball with the club and the arm swinging. So it is basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. I don't try to turn in my, remember, we don't try to turn our upper body. Our upper body, I want you to think from here all the way from the upper chest is parallel to the target when we impact the ball. Boom. Parallel to the target, release, and then we continue with that core rotation. But everything starts from the core. I get my body, I'm using the ground, I pump, boom, and I'm kind of making myself in this position going down, up, boom, here, and then boom, making that position going down, all the time keeping my arms and shoulders very relaxed, no tension at all. So one more time, get everything set up, start the swing, boom, Down. Yeah. Boom. Get that nice boom into that position right there, that impact. This is Tom, see you on the tee.